Yo, what's good, y'all? It's your boy RCA the Great, back with another video. Hopefully you guys are having a great day. We have an awesome video for you guys today. I wanted to release something new, something fresh. We're nearing the end of the year in 2K, so they've been dropping some crazy cards, and I wanted to go through the top 10 most unrealistic cards in NBA 2K20 Myteam. Now, of course, every card in 2K20 Myteam is unrealistic, right? I know you guys are thinking that. So did I when I thought of the video idea, but I wanted to make a list of the cards that were just crazy outlandish to the point where I was like, why do they have these badges? Why are they this good? And why do I have to go up against this card that totally breaks the norm of the game and what we think of when we think of this person or this card? So this is my list. If you have anybody that you think should be on there, please drop it in the description. If you like this kind of video, make sure you leave a like and sub to the channel because I am going towards 6,000 subs right now. We are on the road to 6K. Help your boy out. But let's get right into the first player in the list, starting with number 10. Alright guys, the first player on my list is Banda. Yes, you do pronounce his name Isak. So if you can call him Isaac, switch it up. His name is Banda. He came out in the fan favorites pack, and he is a point guard small forward standing at 6'8", 180 pounds, and he is from Germany. He is only 19 years old, very young in the league, hardly even plays. But this card at an amethyst can be one of the best cards on your team. He starts on my main team in NBA 2K20 Myteam right now. He goes up against any different guards. He can defend Magic Johnson. He can score on anyone. He can drive to the lane and dunk. He has a 97 offense and a 94 defense. And he hardly even averaged 5 points a game in the NBA. He hardly averaged 1 assist. He doesn't get many minutes. He hardly plays in the game. But 2K knows that we love big point guards. Let's look at his stats. He has a 96 close shot, 86 mid-range, an 89 three-point shot, and don't let that deceive you. This guy greens at a high clip. Plus he has gold range extender so he can shoot from hella deep. He has an 85 drive and dunk. Again, don't let that fool you because his contact dunk, he literally dunks on everyone. His drive and dunk tendency is 95, flashy dunk 95. If you're under the basket when he goes into the lane, he dunks on you. Ball handle 86, 84 pass accuracy. His steals 89, perimeter defense 90, interior defense 80. He can literally defend anyone from point guard up to power forward if they're around the 6'8", 6'9" height. This dude is literally a beast. One of the best rebounding point guards or small forwards in the game with a 78 and 82 defensive rebound. I put him at point guard when I play him, but a lot of people I do know also run him at small forward. If you're running him at small forward, you're kind of losing some of the value because he's a lot better at point guard. He has a 92 speed with ball, 92 acceleration. So he is 6'8", moving up and down the court like an absolute demon. With a 90 vertical dunk, vertical jump, which is what helps his dunk inside. That 85 dunk with the 90 vertical goes crazy with this card. 75 strength, 95 stamina, 97 hustle, 92 lateral quickness. He's literally a demigod at the AMI tier. He should be like a pink diamond or a galaxy opal. He is definitely in disguise. Let's look at his badges. He has 18 Hall of Fame badges, 27 gold badges. Catch and shoot, floor general, difficult shots, acrobat, green machine, relentless finisher, flexible release, tight handles, quick first step, dimer, pickpocket, downhill, clamps, pro touch, fancy footwork, contact finisher, consistent finisher, tireless defender. Those are his Hall of Fame badges, and he has a slew of the gold badges that make a difference in the game, including Intimidator, Interceptor, Pick Dodger, Handles for Days, Stop and Go, Flashy Passer doesn't really make a difference, Unpluckable, Clutch Shooter, Hot Zone Hunter, Quick Draw, Range Extender, and Volume Shooter is pretty good too. This card is literally ridiculous. So he's going to come in at number 10. If you don't have an Banda on your team and you're more of a budget player, or even if you're just looking to compete at a higher level, this card is going to help you out. But that's for number 10. Let's move on to number 9 on our list. All right, y'all, at number 9, we got Caruso from the Los Angeles Lakers. Also came out in the fan favorites pack, And just to show you how juiced he is, we're going to be comparing him to Pink Diamond John Stockton, who's one of the best point guards to ever play the game of basketball. So Alex Caruso, again, dropped in that fans favorites pack. A lot of people love him in the NBA, so 2K felt that they should drop him, and they absolutely juiced this card. So he is 6'5", 99 offensive overall, 99 defense overall. He's only played 2 years. Let's look at his stats. He's got a 97 close shot, 94 three-point shot, 92 mid, 95 drive and dunk. So he is slashing and bashing all over everyone. He's hitting wide open threes. He's hitting contested threes. His ball handle is 94. Pass accuracy is 96. Up there with John Stockton. His steal is 99. Block 78. Perimeter defense is 98. So he has a higher perimeter defense and a higher steal than John Stockton, who was one of the best defensive point guards to ever play the game. 78 rebound, 96 speed with ball, 96 acceleration, 95 vertical, 74 strength, 98 stamina, 99 lateral quickness, 99 pass perception, pretty much high 90s and everything. This dude is literally juiced, like I said. Hall of Fame badges. He has 39 Hall of Fame badges, and John Stockton has 9. Now, granted, John Stockton did come out earlier in the year, so I'll give 2K the benefit of the doubt. The next John Stockton that comes out is going to be way better, I would hope. Now, Alex Caruso has literally almost every Hall of Fame badge that makes a difference in the game, including Hall of Fame range extender, Hall of Fame clamps, Hall of Fame dimer, Hall of Fame pickpocket, Hall of Fame defensive leader, heart crusher, interceptor, intimidator. He literally has every badge, whereas somebody like John Stockton, who was actually good when he played in the NBA, has hardly any of those badges. Now again, Alex Caruso came out later in the year, so he is going to have more of a juice, a bump, just naturally how 2K elevates their cards. But if the next John Stockton comes out and is not better than this Alex Caruso, we are most likely going to have a problem on my end, because 2K is releasing a lot of unrealistic cards. Now again, my team is unrealistic in general, but to have an Alex Caruso come out and be better than one of the all-time great point guards to ever play the game, that is an issue. And let's move on to the number 8 unrealistic card, in my opinion, in NBA 2K20 Myteam. All right, coming in at number 8, we have Mohamed Bamba, who plays for the Orlando Magic. He came out in the flash packs, and it was very controversial for me to put Bamba on this because he's a pretty decent player, but if you look at his stats in the league, he averages around 5 points a game, and he only shoots like 33% from the three-point line. And this card is a budget beast. If you have him on your team, he goes for like what, 4K MT. He is going to help you offensively and defensively and be able to hold his own against the Galaxy Opals and the Pink Diamonds out there. If you have a pretty decent amount of skill at this game, he is going to help you out a ton. He's standing at 7 foot, 91 offense, 95 defense. Let's look at his stats. He's got an 89 three-point shot with a buttery release. So if you know his release, it's going to be cash. You can put a shoe and a coach with him, and now his three-point shot is going to go up to like a 96 or 97. His stand-and dunk is 90. His drive-in dunk is 70. Not very good ball handling, but his block is at a 98. His perimeter defense is 78, and his interior defense is 92. So he's going to be able to defend some of the slower guards and bigs inside. He's also going to be able to defend the pick and roll very well. He has a 90 offensive rebound, 94 defensive rebound, 90 speed, so he is moving and grooving. So a 78 perimeter defense, but 90 speed, he's still going to be able to hold his own out there. 77 speed with ball, 90 acceleration, 75 vertical, 60 strength. That does hurt him out there, but at the same time, since he's more of a finesse type center, he's going to be getting a lot of threes out there, so his matchup is going to have to, compete with him in that range. So if you got Taco Fall going up against him, you're not going to be really worried about getting posted up because you're going to be hitting a lot more threes with Bamba. Lateral quickness is at a 79, pass perception and defense consistency at a 95. Let's look at his badges, and this is where he shines in this realm and what my team tries to make the meta of the game. So he has 17 Hall of Fame badges and 19 gold. Hall of Fame catch and shoot, corner specialist, quick draw, pick popper, green machine, flexible release, pick and roller, put back balls, tireless, defender, lob city, finisher, rim protector, chase down artist, post move, lockdown, pogo stick, rebound chaser, heart crusher, and intimidator. He also has gold clamps and he also has gold range extender. So he is one of the fewer budget centers that has that gold range extender and a nice buttery release. So if you have him on your team, he's definitely going to be able to help you out. He plays nowhere near this good in the real NBA or realistically. Like I said, a lot of these cards don't, but I wanted to pick the 10 that I was really like, wow, this card is totally unlike themselves in real life. Let's move on to number 7 on our list, see who we got in the most unrealistic cards in NBA 2K20 Myteam. All right, at number 6, we have Bill Russell. Now, in order to get Bill Russell, you had to get the New Year's resolution cards and lock in the set. And then to get him to where he's unrealistic, you had to evolve him, which involved you hitting tons of 3-point shots to increase his 3-point rating. Now, before I start this, I want to let you guys know that Bill Russell is one of the best players to ever play in the NBA. He was very fast. He could jump very high. He did win tons of NBA championships, so he was, in fact, a great player. But when you evolve this Bill Russell, he has a 93 offense and a 99 defense. What makes him unrealistic? He has a 90 3-point shot. Bill Russell hardly ever shot a 3-point shot in his entire career in the NBA. He also has a 90 mid-range shot, so he's going to be able to hit. He greens tons of shots. He's not used as much in this time of the game as much as he was used when he first dropped. But this card is super effective still if you play good defense, and he's going to hit open shots for you. He also has a 91 steal, 98 block, 87 perimeter defense, and 99 interior defense. He's one of the best defensive centers you can have in the game, and he's also one of the fastest that you can have in the game. He has a 95 offensive rebound, 95 defensive rebound, 88 speed, and 87 acceleration. Now, when this card first came out, his speed was a big deal. You throw a speed shoe on him, he's even faster. There are faster cards than him now at the center position, so he is kind of outdated. But when this card first came out, it was one of the most unrealistic cards in the game to me because I felt like he was just unstoppable. There was no way you could stop this card because he was so good on defense. He could score inside, plus he had that 3-point shot. And it was one of the first bigs that had that high of a 3-point shot that came out. Now again, Bill Russell is one of the best players to ever play in the NBA, but he was nowhere near as good of a 3-point shooter as they made this card. But he also has tons of good Hall of Fame badges and gold badges that make him still a little bit of a contender in this time of the year, but he's not one of the greatest centers that you can use right now. If you're using Bill Russell right now, you're probably really good at the game, but you're most likely better off using somebody like a Kareem or Shaq at this time. So we're getting ready to move on to our number 5 most unrealistic card in NBA 2K20 Myteam. Let's see who we got. All right, at number 5, we have AK-47 Andrei Kirilenko. Before we start with him, I want to let you guys know that he is one of my favorite players in NBA history because I am a defensive-minded person. I did love watching him when he played for the Jazz. He was a great defender, but just like last year, 2K knows that we love, or the community loves, that AK-47 with that base 11. So of course they were going to drop another juiced version of Andrei Kirilenko. So let's look at what he brings to the table. He has a 99 offense and a 99 defense, standing at 6'9". For his stats, he has a 96 mid, 94 3-point shot, 85 drive and dunk, 89 ball handle, 95 pass IQ, 95 pass accuracy, 98 block, 99 steal, 98 perimeter defense, 93 interior defense, 95 rebound, 96 defensive rebound, juiced speed and acceleration. He's one of the most athletic cards you can put at small forward or power forward in this game, and literally everything else in the high 90s. Now again, he was an incredible defender, a Swiss Army knife on the court, could do a little bit of everything. But he also only averaged 11 points per game and around 2 or 3 assists per game. And the reason why I'm going to mention those assists is because within his badges, he has Hall of Fame Dimer. And he's had Hall of Fame Dimer, I believe, since his Diamond card. This guy was not a Hall of Fame Dimer averaging 2.7 or 3 assists per game. He has almost every Hall of Fame badge that makes sense if you want to compete in this game, including Hall of Fame range extender. And he shot like 31 or 32% for his career from the three-point line. He was not a deadly three-point shooter at all. He most of the time hit open threes from the corner or on the wing. He wasn't taking range extender threes, not even at the gold range. Moving further down the league, he has that flexible release, so if you mistime your shot, he's still going to be able to hit a lot of them. He has clutch shooter. He didn't take many clutch shots in the NBA at all. He does have chase down artist, clamps, defensive leader, heart crusher, interceptor, and intimidator, all things that he should have because he was one of the best defensive players to ever play. Post move lockdown, trapper, all the stuff that you need, like I said, in a card, he has it. On top of that, he has tons of gold badges that some of the other cards at his position don't have, and they were actually better than him at that time. So at number 5, we have AK-47. Not taking anything away from him, he was a beast when he played, especially defensively. But I think to have the offensive ability that he has in my team, he goes way above and beyond the realistic cap or the unrealistic cap that I think we should be at. I still use him, when I'm playing on accounts. He's one of my favorite cards to use. We are going to play the mode for what it is. But again, this video is just stating my opinion on some of the most unrealistic cards. So with that said, let's move to number 4. We're getting to the top 4, and it's about to get real juicy here because some of these cards are incredibly unrealistic. All right, at number 4, we have personally my favorite card in the game. Yes, I use this card and I love using this card. He is definitely one of my favorite players in the league. And in this game, when you have this card, it's like you literally have the holy grail of 2K cards because of his animations, the way he moves around the court, how he can shoot. Literally everything he does is perfect. If you know how to use this card, you're most likely going to be unstoppable in this game. And next to him, I have the real how Banda should be, but we're not going to go there. So let's look at Giannis Antetokounmpo, look at his stats and look at his badges, and I'm just going to be talking about this version and also a little bit of the all-star version. So Giannis is 6'11", 98 offense, 99 defense. He has an 99 close shot, 97 mid-range, and an 87 three-point shot. I don't know what they were thinking doing this because he's literally unstoppable. He also has gold range extender. Now, I don't know if you follow the NBA or not. Giannis is working on his three-point shot. He's working on being able to hit these kind of shots, but he is not hitting them from range extender range, and he is not hitting them at a 95 three-point rating like he would be when you add a shoe and you put a coach with this guy. He literally becomes a machine on the court. 97 drive and dunk, 92 ball handle, 82 block, 96 steal, 96 perimeter defense, 89 interior defense. Honestly, none of the rest of this stuff matters because I know you guys know how Giannis plays in this game. He literally moves around the court at the speed of light. His arms are as long as half of the court. If you're in the lane, he's stealing it. If the ball goes up for a layup, he's blocking it. If he hop step, he's dunking it. And now he also is hitting threes from almost half court. He is unstoppable, literally a menace. When somebody is running this card and they know how to do it properly, you're in for a bad time. And now they can put him at point guard because he's glitched. Personally, I think he's better at power forward, but at the point guard position, he is literally a menace out there. And his Galaxy Opal has yet to come out yet. My prediction is he's going to be able to play any position and he's going to have all 99s. But that's just me. He has 30 Hall of Fame badges. Literally crazy. Stop and go in quick first step on a 6'11" guy that can move like a demon is literally unstoppable. He's unreal. Hall of Fame dimer, Hall of Fame pickpocket, Hall of Fame pick dodger, Hall of Fame clamps, defensive leader, a slew of things that this guy has. But the worst thing being when they added this, that gold range extender just took this card from being the unstoppable Giannis to literally the godly version of Giannis that everybody had been waiting for. And they also added the gold quick draw on him so his shot releases even faster. If you've gone up against somebody that uses this card well, you know what I'm talking about. This guy is literally a menace out there, and there's nothing we can do about it because 2K is gonna keep putting this type of stuff out. And again, I use him. I'm not bashing anything. I would like it to look more realistic, but hey, Giannis is always on my squad when I have the opportunity for him to be, and I love having this version of him. With that said, let's move on to number 3. We're getting into the top 3 most unrealistic cards, in my opinion, in NBA 2K20 Myteam. All right, y'all, at number 3 on my list, you're not seeing this wrong. We have a Dennis Rodman right here, and he's able to run shooting guard and small forward. So not only is that one of the most unrealistic things I've ever seen in my life. Now, yes, they are out of position packs, so 2K did that on purpose. I don't know why. But when you look at his stats, it makes it even worse. And we're going to be comparing him to Kobe Bean, who they let out as a career highlights locker code, so he was free for all. He's not as good as the Galaxy Opal. But let's compare his stats to the Kobe Bean Bryant, and let's look at what Dennis Rodman can do out there on the court. So he has a 91 offense and a 99 defense right there off the bat. A 91 what for Dennis Rodman? 91 offense. We said that right. 91 offense. This guy hardly ever even shot the ball. He did make some threes when he was playing for the Spurs, but if he shot the ball with Jordan on the court, Jordan was probably going to choke him in the locker room. Maybe not, because Dennis Rodman was kind of a beast, but let's look at the stats, man. He has no post moves, thank God, because that would be incredible. He has an 85 mid-range, 87 three-point shot, 95 standing dunk, 85 driving dunk. Look over at Kobe. Kobe has an 88 three-point shot. Now, granted, this is from one of his last games, but Kobe Bryant, even right now, rest in peace to Kobe, but he would still be a better shooter than Dennis Rodman. Dennis Rodman has an 87 three-point shot, and Kobe has an 88. Ball handle. Dennis Rodman has an 86. And Kobe has an 86. Dennis Rodman has an 85 and 83 pass accuracy and IQ. Kobe has similar. Dennis Rodman has a 97 steal, 98 perimeter defense, 94 interior defense, 88 block. Now, I'm not going to talk too bad about this because Dennis Rodman can most likely defend anybody in NBA history. He was just that much of a dog. He could rebound over anybody as well. But Kobe has a 78 perimeter defense and an 80 steal. And Kobe's also one of the best defensive players ever. 99 offensive rebound, 97 defensive rebound. That's obvious for Dennis Rodman. 93 speed, 90 speed with ball, 93 acceleration, 90 vertical, 86 strength, blah, 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 blah. Now, 93 speed. Dennis Rodman was fast, but a 90 speed with ball, he hardly ever even dribbled the ball. To be able to move that fast with the ball is literally insane for somebody that's going to be this good at rebounding and defending and didn't even play the shooting guard position. Now, of course, I did say that these are out of position packs, but 2K went crazy when they released this card. Let's look at the Hall of Fame badges. He has 32 of them. Kobe has 20. The ones that matter: Hall of Fame quick draw. He has Hall of Fame pickpocket, rim protector, pick dodger, Hall of Fame clamps, which he should. He should have every defensive and rebounding Hall of Fame badge that you can have in the game, and he does. So I agree with that. But they also gave Dennis Rodman gold range extender. So now not only can he shoot threes at an 87 and you bump it up to like 96 with a coach, he's shooting range extender. Now, anybody new playing my team, if they come out and they're going to be defending your Dennis Rodman, they're going to say, wait, why is he at shooting guard? Let me sag off of him. And then you're going to be hitting range extender threes in their face with, yes, Dennis Rodman. So, again, this is not me bashing anything about the game. I do wish it was more realistic. But when you got Dennis Rodman out there playing shooting guard, and he's hitting threes and dribbling around you as if he is Kyrie Irving, better than Kobe can do, that is kind of absurd. And with that said, let's move to our final 2 most unrealistic cards in NBA 2K20 Myteam. All right, you guys, coming in at number 2, we have Ben Wallace, one of the best defenders of all time. Came out in a glitched pack, and he can play small forward, power forward. 2K obviously wanted to put him at small forward, power forward so that he can be purchased because they knew no one would take him at center and power forward. Now, Ben Wallace averaged about 5 points a game for his career, and he attempted like 0.1 threes every 50 games. He hardly attempted a 3-point shot in a game because he couldn't shoot at all. He couldn't shoot free throws, he couldn't shoot mid-range, and he could not shoot from the three-point line, right? He has an 89 offensive overall and a 99 defense overall. He has a 92 three-point shot. A 92 three-point shot, and that is not the worst thing about this Ben Wallace. He also has an 80 standing dunk and an 85 driving dunk. His ball handle is an 86. Now, again, this is my team. This is supposed to be arcade mode. I understand. But this dude, if you played with him before, his ball handle is ridiculous. He can speed boost. He can momentum cross. He can snatch back. He can peekaboo. He can do everything that a guard at a high level can do. And he hardly dribbled or shot the ball in real life. I actually met him in real life as well. I actually saw him play pickup games. And he was actually horrible on offense. Like really bad on offense. But he's one of the best offensive cards that you can get in NBA 2K20 Myteam. He has a 95 block, 95 steal, 95 perimeter defense, 94 interior. He can rebound the ball like the best of them. 97 speed, 88 speed with ball, 97 acceleration, high 90s all over the place besides offensive consistency and shot IQ. But if you're controlling the player, none of that hardly even matters. His Hall of Fame badges, he has 27 of them. Hall of Fame catch and shoot, Hall of Fame quick draw, Hall of Fame corner specialist. Shooting badges that he should not have. If it was going to be realistic, obviously. Now, going further down, just like everyone else that I mentioned, he does have that gold range extender. So not only is this a card that wasn't able to shoot at all in real life, he has range extender that's going to let him be able to shoot from even further than he should be able to in the first place. And that is our number 2 spot. Ben Wallace, one of my favorite players of all time. I used to be a die-hard Pistons fan when they had him, Rip Hamilton, Tyshawn Prince, Rasheed Wallace, Chauncey Billups. I love this team. And Ben Wallace was my favorite reason of this team. He was just a dog out there. But for them to disrespect my boy and put him out there hitting threes and playing so unrealistic, come on, 2K. But yes, he was on my team for a while, and I did have a lot of fun with this card, so I'm going to leave it at that. Let's move to number 1, and we're actually going to have a dual comparison for this number 1 spot. There's going to be 2 cards that when they came out with what they had, I was just literally head over heels like, what is 2K doing? Let's move into the number 1 dual spot that we're going to have and look at who's taking those spots. All right, in our first number 1 spot, we are going to have the fully evolved Prime Series 2, Ben Simmons. Now, Ben Simmons is my boy. I use Ben Simmons in every 2K. I like how he plays in real life. It's fine to me that he doesn't shoot. You know, that it is what it is. That's his game. He hardly takes any threes. When he does, he shoots a horrible percentage from the three-point line. When you evolve this Ben Simmons, first of all, he comes with a 77-3 before you evolve him. Standing at 6'10" with 99 offense and 99 defense. When you evolve this Ben Simmons, which you can just purchase him out of the auction house now, he has a 90 3-point shot. A 90 3-point shot. And every other stat is literally juiced. Like, we don't even have to go through it. Every other stat is juiced. He's insane. Hall of Fame badges being range extender. So not only is Ben Simmons gonna drive by you every play and dunk on your whole team, now he can shoot from half court. Literally can shoot the ball from half court. He can shoot off the stop. He has one of the easier releases in the game once you learn how to time it. He has Hall of Fame catch and shoot, Hall of Fame quick draw, all of this stuff on this card that makes him literally unstoppable to guard. He actually only has gold quick draw, which is still crazy for this guy. Ben Simmons literally dominates this game if you know how to use him the right way. All right, and taking over the last number 1 spot that we have for our top 10 most unrealistic cards is going to be the glitched Shaquille O'Neal. This card, when this card dropped, I was literally like, what the heck is 2K doing? There is no way that they released a Shaq like this. And I have Russell Westbrook sitting next to Shaq right now just because I want to, just for a little laugh here. You see Russell Westbrook's position is power forward and center right there. You didn't read that wrong. He's a center power forward in the out of position packs. And that's all I'm going to say about that. Let's move on to this Shaq. Now, Shaq was very dominant in the NBA. Hands down, one of the most dominant players to ever play the game. I'm not arguing that. He should be dominant. But let's look at how dominant he is. 7'1", 99 offense, 99 defense. Okay, we're looking good there. We got a 99 post hook, 99 post moves, 99 close shot. Cool, cool. Then you look down at mid-range shot and three-point shot. And we're looking at a 92 and a 90 for mid-range shot and three-point shot. So now not only are you going to get black tornadoed inside and dunked on every play, you're going to have to guard him at half court because he has Hall of Fame range extender in a 93-point shot. Moving down the ball handle, he has an 86 ball handle. So now he can speed boost, he can momentum cross, he can spin move, he can do everything that a guard can do out there. And what's his speed? Well, let's not even think about his defense because he's a beast. What's his speed? 94 speed, 88 speed with ball. So he is moving out there at 7'1", 300 pounds, can stop on a dime and hit a Hall of Fame range extender three right in your mouth. Or he can just post up if he has a mismatch because he has 99 strength and he's 300 pounds and he's going to just dunk on you. There's literally no way you can stop this card if somebody knows how to use him the right way. There's going to be a mismatch. He's going to be faster than your center. He's going to be able to hit threes from everywhere. This card is ridiculous. It took the cake for me. He is my number one. If you have a different number one besides Ben Simmons and Shaq, let me know who your number one is in the comments. And just to, I ain't show you the badges yet. 42 Hall of Fame badges. Corner specialist, catch and shoot, pick and popper. When the hell does Shaq pick and pop? I've never seen Shaq do a pick and pop in my life. Hall of Fame range extender with Hall of Fame quick draw. Shaq has one of the worst releases ever, but it still is cash. If you know how to green it, you're gonna be wide open every time because they're gonna have to worry about you being inside every time. There's no way to stop this guy. Flexible release. So if you mess up his release, it's still gonna go in. Guys, this card is ridiculous. That's why he's going for like, what is he going for? 978,000 MT, almost a million MT, because everybody knows he's going to be unstoppable out there on the court. No way to stop him. But all right, guys, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. That is my top 10 most unrealistic cards in NBA 2K20 Myteam. And of course, if you have something that you would like to add to this, make sure you drop it down in the comments. If you like this kind of video, make sure you leave it a like, sub to the channel. I'm on the road to 6,000 subs. I appreciate you guys for tuning into the video. Keep enjoying my team. Again, this was just a fun video, not bashing at all. It's obviously in arcade mode. We're obviously gonna have fun with the cards that drop, but 2K, you guys are going a little bit too far sometimes with this stuff, man. Shaq shouldn't be this good. Not at the three-point line. Ben Simmons shouldn't be killing me. And I don't even have the Thon Maker card. I know a lot of y'all thinking Thon Maker in your head. Yes, Thon Maker in real life. He's better than me, but he's not that good. He shouldn't be the best card in the game. Come on, 2K. Come on. This has been your boy, Aussie the Great. I'll catch y'all in the next video, man. Peace.